Bowls Australia acknowledges the traditional owners and custodians of the land in which this stream is produced. We pay our respects to all First Nations people and acknowledge elders past and present.
Final day of the Australian Indoor Championships in 2025 about to get underway, and what a cracker. We have one semi-final and two finals. The women's final is set. That's at 11 o'clock between Kelsey Cottrell and Dawn Heyman. We get their second major national final together, and we could not be more excited. But before we get to that, it's the match to see who plays Jack McShane in the decider at 2 o'clock, the men's singles semi-final between Michael Stevenson and Corey Wedlock. Corey, we know his pedigree, world champion right at home, Jackaroo, Australian Open pairs champion in 2025. But Michael Stevenson has enjoyed a barnstorming run to the Final Four, taking down Aaron Sheriff in the opening round. This is Ringside Live at Club Tweed for the semi-final of the Australian Indoor Championships men's singles. Val Febo with you, and alongside me, one of the greatest of all time, Lindsay Clark.
Good morning, Val. Really excited for this one. As you've alluded to, Corey Wedlock, a very well-known figure on the Australian and World Bowl scene, up against, I guess, a relatively unknown Michael Stevenson, but man, he has set the green on fire here this week at the Australian Indoor, and what a record he's had, taking down one of the greatest singles players of all time in Aaron Sheriff. And it's always great to see those people that beat the big names continue on. You know, sometimes it's like, I've won that final against Aaron. But, yeah, great to see Michael still playing well and earning his spot in this semi-final.
Starting off, Michael getting a nice one behind, was rolling up last night with Kobe Cromie was Michael Stevenson. Both were putting down some good bowls just after play yesterday. So Corey, I didn't quite see him yesterday, and I think he would have just enjoyed the day off and decompress just before a big semi-final.
Yeah, look, he loves the indoor surface. They've got one down at Warilla. And I think he's played a lot of bowls in the recent few months, as we see a lovely reply there from Michael, just getting on the wrong side of Corey. But, yeah, knowing Corey, I think he'll back himself in this game. Just needs to play his own kind of standard, his own rhythm, his own pace. And he's such a great quality draw player. Always plays such good weight. One of the best weighted players in the game. We'll be hoping to get off to a good start here in this semi-final. Great shot. Corey has poked the jack out a little bit, but two really nice bowls there. First end.
The runs to the semi-finals for Corey Wedlock and Michael Stevenson. Corey straight sets wins over Jason Preston, a bizarre contest against Sam Pryor that had a little bit of everything, and then a win over Sam Rogers of Glenroy in Victoria in straight sets in the quarters. Michael Stevenson needed 2 tie breaks to get through his first 2 matches. Again, one against Aaron Sheriff, which was well documented on live stream, one against Robert Wright, and then against Jamie Smith he got through in straight sets in the quarterfinals. So saving his best performances for the latter stages of the tournament, possibly.
He's
apologising there. We might actually have, I was going to say we might have a drawn end, but it's now still one to Corey Wedlock.
Yeah, he was a bit on the high side, a bit on the quick side there, but managed a fortunate result.
Apologised immediately.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's an apology. It's more like an acknowledgement, like, not quite what I was after, but is what it is.
Cameras are plenty on Corey Wedlock.
Paparazzi's out already. First end. Corey will be looking just to work up here, try and sit Michael's bowl. Have a look at this hand with a little bit of speed. Just hanging off again slightly. Good look at it from end number 1.
It's a good start for Corey Wedlock. Red paddles for the man from Warilla. Blue paddles for the man from Essendon. Essendon Bowling Club have 2 men in the semi-finals this year. Kobe Cromie just went down to Jack McShane yesterday. Michael Stevenson will try and give them some representation in the final, but they don't come much tougher than this. Corey made the semis last year and went down to Jack McShane in straight sets. He'll be looking to go at least one better.
Yeah, I was just thinking as well how much easier it would be if Michael had the red stickers, but I imagine that's to do with the draw. Is a top of the table gets the red stickers and the bottom part of the table gets the blue, just for any confusion at home.
Yeah, so Michael's only played one game with the red stickers as the taking down the number 2 seed. You're always going to be right at the bottom of the draw. So Corey lengthened this one up a little bit just to test out Michael Stevenson's strengths.
And that's a great first opener. Taking a really nice grass line out this forehand side. As we saw yesterday, nice bit of turn. Can really trust it out there with good weight.
Corey he returns the favour there with a bit of fortune.
Yep, a little hand acknowledgement as not the ideal way to get there, but nevertheless, I'm there anyway. Generally in a match, you probably see that even out a little bit already. We've seen it even out after 2 ends. There's not too many times where you always get things go against you. So just part of the game. Got to move on with it.
Been bowling since he was 9 years old, Michael Stevenson. Big Celtic fan in Scotland, born just outside of Glasgow, and he's representing that in the bowls.
Just a few questions asked here by Michael early. Again, just trying to visualise what's happening at the head. What's the gap between bowls and Jack High? Playing some attacking weight. Looks narrow. It's just ducked underneath. Hasn't managed to stay up, I don't think. See another good bowl coming in here from Corey. Just needs to flirt around that one. He's done it well. Great shot, Corey Wedlock. 3 shots. 3 bowls within a foot of the jack. Impressive start at end number 2.
Mightily impressive.
Yeah, we'll probably get a good look at Michael's game here. It looks like a firm runner. I don't think he can go any worse than what he's currently sitting at. Trying to remove any of the bowls. Get some jack movement, hang around himself.
Michael's represented Scotland at under 18 level at the indoor capacity. So very good on the carpet, and he's showing some weight here. Let's see what he can do. Close.
Oh, he's playing it well. Just didn't quite get what he's after. He has removed 1 of the 3 shots, though. Good attacking play.
And he's going to have to do that, I feel, against Corey Wedlock. And 2 for Corey. That means it's 3-0 after 2. And already an ominous message sent by the 2-time world champion.
We got some quality spectators here today. We can see... Obviously, the great Andrew Howie at the back, our events manager. Wayne Turley, the bowls manager here. We got Damien Delgado, one of Australia's best para players and plays at the moment at open level. He's doing so well. Gary Kelly, Irish superstar and world champion.
And if you're getting the man of the people, Paul Holschke, he's down there.
Holschke, yeah. We've also, I saw Kenny over there who won the para gold medal.
Kenny Hansen
and his wife Coral.
And Lee Tynan from Club Tweed.
Chairman Lee. Great to see a lot of people in nice and early.
So who's who this morning?
No work for any of these people.
Oh, yeah, it's a Thursday, isn't it?
It's lovely. Spend the day at the bowls watching what will be 3 quality matches. Got this longer length end again.
This is the second year of the final couple of days of the Australian Indoor Championships where the players will be wearing their club kits. We used to have a uniform that players would wear, but now just reverting back to the club kits, which I don't mind.
I like it. I mean, except for the Australian Indoor defending champion and the Australian Open winner, you've got to represent your club through the qualifying process and all the way through. So I really like it as well. There's a lot of club support out there. A lot of the clubs really support financially the players that are involved as well. So great to be able to get that brand on the TV and recognise, obviously, the very famous Warilla shirt.
And that shirt went all the way through to the final last year. Jack McShane might have to see it again. Beat Jeremy Henry, who's now at Kawana. Corey Wedlock would be hoping to join Jack in the decider.
I wonder if the Warilla shirt will ever, get a little bit more action happening. It's very, very classic. Not too much goes wrong with it, but, the big gorilla down there, it's iconic. Could do a little work with that, Gazza, the bowls manager there.
So what's Michael doing here? His hand doesn't turn as much as the last, and it's just holding out. You got to be, you said yesterday, really correct with your weight.
Yeah, we saw it all day. Yes, actually both hands, if you just overplay the weight a little bit, doesn't quite turn back as strongly as it draw shots do. And we can see Michael, 3 great line bowls there, but just overplaying on that full length end.
Michael at 25 years of age doing a brilliant job getting all the way through. Corey already telling this one to do some work within a second, and generally if Corey knows very early.
Yeah, he's just wanting it to hold. Oh,
he's moved the jack, and where's he moved it to? Oh, Michael will be thanking him very much for that.
Yeah, that's unlucky. I mean, he knew it was tight as soon as it was out the hand, but to run into the jack and slice it back, he's at least 1 down now. Unlucky, Corey.
Perfect angle of it here. But, yeah, what's the shot now for Michael Stevenson? Because he's got 3 bowls in a very handy position, but is there a way to get there?
Yeah, look, I mean, he's already got 2. I think it's a 4-hand draw for me. You don't want to be touching Corey's toucher if he's already got 2. Just a nice, easy draw. He was looking at being 3 down.
Corey will
now drawing for 3 himself.
Corey will not be happy with that. Michael Stevenson to get the 3 back that he needs. He's under. Corey's moving in immediately to pick up that jack and get rid of that memory. 2 to Michael Stevenson. He's on the board. 3-2 to Corey Wedlock. That's after 3 ends.
Yeah, I think Corey's done there what's almost like a bowls 101 rule. If you're holding shot, you don't want to be tight and heavy at any stage. So he was unlucky to capture the back edge of that jack, but as we saw, he didn't really direct it where he wanted, out of the hand.
And he knew straight away.
He knew straight away. And, I mean, to be fair, he's just got to move on quickly. That was the second end. Michael didn't really make him pay by adding with the last, so just reset. Let it go. These things happen. Nice opener we've got here from Michael. Great start after getting a bit of fortune that third end.
I think we're in for a really close one here. Corey would be the overwhelming favourite, just considering what he's done in this sport and the pedigree that he boasts at both national and international level. But Michael, I think when you beat Aaron Sheriff, you start to walk a little bit taller.
Yeah, he's probably quite comfortable on the indoor surface, I imagine. A very similar style. Great to see his action as well to the great Paul Foster. A very UK-style delivery. They do play a lot on the indoor surfaces over there, so he'll be very comfortable on this rink.
Keeps the left hand sort of
dangling.
Away. Yeah.
Yep.
It's interesting, isn't it?
It is. I mean, everyone's got their own technique and style. In Australia, a lot of people use a left hand on the knee for that stability. There's no right or wrong. It's what you carve out for yourself a little bit, and as long as you're doing the same thing every time and those few crucial elements. You need to get it away smoothly. It needs to be stable. You need to be able to repeat it. Very easy, fluent action. Not too much can go wrong with that. Just missing the line a little bit there, Michael. Corey's delivery a little bit more unorthodox. He's a lot of a momentum weight player, sort of really drops the shoulder down and gets behind it, but is it effective for him? Very much so. Sneaks past, flops in there for possibly another one.
He's heaping the pressure on Michael Stevenson this morning. Yes, he dropped that 2 before, but the way that he's going about his business, he would be elated so far.
Yeah, great to see that it didn't really rattle Corey too much. He'll be disappointed that he gave the shot away up the other end, but he's backed it up with 3 fantastic draw shots, putting the pressure back on. I think here, I don't know if Michael wants to go a little bit firmer. We saw those just up and over shots quite difficult all day yesterday. So he can be more aggressive. He can just draw it off as well. A couple of options here for Michael.
A lot of people watching on from all around the world this morning. Great to have your company. What's he doing here, Linny?
He's very close. Just needs a bit of jack now. He's played it well. Just got Corey on the way through, though. So he's still 1 down, but he's not 3, and he played it well.
Corey, a lot of room here to draw, though, and you back him in to do so.
Yeah, he doesn't need to play it as precisely as Jack McShane yesterday. He drew it to about 2 inches of the lip to count, get the shot.
That was ridiculous. Here's the replay.
He's played that really well, as we said. Not an easy shot. Unlucky just to capture that back one of Corey's. He was going right with it.
There's that forward momentum of Corey Wedlock, one of the best exponents of weight control in the world. Telling it to stop, and I'm not sure it's going to.
Oh, he's a roll too heavy.
So Michael Stevenson, I think, would be pretty happy with a little bit of a let-off there, because generally you see Corey draw that. Wedlock takes 1, leads it 4 shots to 2. He's won 3 of the 4 ends we've played. Michael Stevenson, very close, and Lorraine might want to pick up this mat. There we go.
It's all right. He threw it a little bit to the left to get around it. Work with the bias. For those that aren't bowlers watching, the white jack there that we see does not have a bias. No. It rolls straight.
Although sometimes you do see it spin a little bit.
Yeah, I reckon sometimes I've had a couple of dodgy jacks. I'm like, why does this keep going to the left?
Yeah.
Wasn't human error, surely.
Nothing ever is with you, Lindsay. Just the human epitome of perfection.
Thanks, Val. Another great draw shot from Corey. He doesn't really miss too many of those first bowl skill of the highest level. For those that's watched a lot of Corey Wedlock play over the years, his touch bowling ability is so good on those really short little mini lengths. So to see him throw this full length ditch to ditch, really favouring that in this competition so far. It's obviously working for him.
Corey at 29 years of age, 4 years the senior of Michael Stevenson.
Great shot, Corey Wedlock, just sneaking inside. 6 inches is enough.
He's achieved a lot for his 29 years, Corey. 2 World Championships gold medals. We'll look to add a Commonwealth Games to that trophy cabinet if he can. Big selection period coming up in the lead into Glasgow.
Yeah, this performance on carpet. It's obviously the surface. As we see, great shot from Michael. Just fallen out, but played it well.
Again, I feel like he's done that 3 or 4 times where he's played a good shot, yet Corey has still ended up with it. That's how well Corey's going at the moment.
Yeah, Corey, just asking if he can come up, have a look. It's very difficult to see from 30 or so metres down the other end where those bowls are sitting. Walks halfway up, checks it out, comes back. But yeah, as I was saying, the Commonwealth Games next year on this synthetic portable rinks, any performances that the Australian team and the likes of can do well in, is going to help their selection bids. Okay, Corey's just got his hand out. Indicates it's a little bit heavier out of the hand. Not happy with it, but it's not going to be too bad back there.
He's looking good this morning, Corey Wedlock, really in the zone. But Michael, certainly not played badly.
Yep, just needs to get up and over on his own. Sneak under for the jack. Needs to be there, though.
It's moving too far. He had really good weight.
Yeah, I think a little bit shy of weight for me. I think he's got to be up and over onto his bowl. Really needed to give it a chance with that one, just so he had something past. I think that was a line. We've seen it, hold as we spoke to with any kind of pace. So he probably needs to keep that line at least a yard or so of weight, a metre, for the young people tuning in.
Yeah, I feel like bowls and golf are still sports that use the yard term.
Inches. It's how I learned. So obviously I at school, centimetres, metres, millimetres, but started playing bowls and had to work out what a foot was, what an inch was, what a yard was. And now it's just part of the lingo. Corey needs to get under.
Oh, no. Doesn't want to knock that. It's okay. So is it the same bowl now for Michael Stevenson? Just try and get onto his wrestle shot away?
I think so. I mean, Corey's bowl is behind the jack. Even if he gets his own second shot, of Michael's onto the jack, it might potentially go to the side, to the right of the screen as we look. But ideally, he's looking for his bowl onto the Corey Wedlock shot bowl. Not too much else on with nothing past the jack. So similar line, a touch more speed than his last attempt. Very smooth release. Narrow.
It's going to be one more to Corey Wedlock. And just eking away here. The margin's at 3. 5 shots to 2 after 5 ends. So Corey not putting in massive totals, but he just continues to chip away.
Yeah, I think Val, that's Corey's strength, is he's able to really nail it. Not only is he a great weight player, but he just takes those jack-high sit-and-stay shots away because he generally nails the line as well. So especially on the surface, if you can get one really good one on there, it's almost like a one-and-run theory at times. You don't want to set up big targets so they can play more attacking. It is a little bit easier to go a firm runner than those yard or so over shots that we've seen a few people try and attempt.
So there are 3 men left in this draw. The winner of this will take on defending champion Jack McShane in the final. That's at 2 p.m. today. Can Michael be there with his first and take an advantage early on in an end? Not a bad starter.
It's a good shot. Although against this man, not sure it's good enough.
And Corey's been winning the battle of the first 2 bowls.
He has. It's, very important in singles play. Put that pressure on. Just overplayed it slightly. Held off. Still 2 very good bowls. Thinking how Michael's 25 and he looks so young.
Yeah.
He's, fresh baby face, which is a nice quality to have as we see another great bowl going from Michael. 2 of his inside 2 of Corey's.
The thing is, Michael can change the momentum very quickly. Big total if you can get it. Generally, Corey doesn't allow you to do that, though.
Just overcorrected a little bit there, Corey. Was hoping to drop just a foot or so of weight. He's taken probably a yard or so. Again, nailed that line.
So Michael just needs to put in the same bowl here, I think, and could lie 3.
Yeah, try and nail this line. Get in front of the jack.
Close.
He's played that very well. There's a tiny bit of jack there, but this will be interesting what Corey will play here. He's such a good weight player. Could back himself to draw it. Could also run at this target as well. He's 3 down anyway.
Well, he does have a very good runner.
He does.
He's a MVP winner at the Bowls Premier League as well. You have to be good at your runners to be able to do that, and that's what he's done here. So Corey Wedlock.
He's slightly narrow of target. Oh, he's managed a result. He's taken 2 out off the front. Not what he was after, but he'll take it.
Wow. Here's the replay.
Yeah, it was always narrow out of the hand. Probably only 2 bowls narrow. Was always an option.
It just held late, didn't it?
Yeah, as it got closer to the jack, it was trying its best to hold on.
So Michael now has to make this count. Has to add in another one.
Look, he's played 3 fantastic draw shots. You'd back him to get another one inside that. He's on the high line. If he's got good weight, he's in the right area.
Making its way down.
Corey giving it a clap already.
Good sportsmanship. And that's a brilliant bowl. That is 4 within a mat's length of the jack from Michael Stevenson. And exactly what the doctor ordered. The Scottish-born Essendon product now back to within 1. Just keeps finding a way. He's only won 2 of the 6 ends, but both of them have been multiples.
Yeah, I think importantly that was the first end he actually got himself the shot. So I think that'll give him a lot of heart.
But
Great draw.
It's what he was doing against Aaron Sheriff as well. Omar wasn't playing badly, but his draw game was just so good. Going back to that game on Monday, won the first set 7 shots to 5, lost the second 12-1, Michael Stevenson, and lost the first end of the tiebreak as well. But then a big 3 in the second end of the tiebreak really set things up, and then he won the final end. So you just have to, if you are pushed to a tiebreak, you just have to refresh. Ends up about a metre behind the jack, so Corey will have an opportunity to lock in. Good test of the mentality of Corey Wedlock today, because he's gotten to this stage a few times. It'd be good to see him get through to a final and give himself every opportunity of winning that first major national singles gold.
Yeah, he's such a good singles player, great draw player, and on this indoor surface, it's just so surprising someone like Corey Wedlock hasn't already got one or several of these titles already. So I think, it'd really give his confidence a boost. Not that he needs it, he's won plenty, but yeah, I don't think it's far away, whether it's this year or coming years. One of these titles will be Corey Wedlock's name on it.
And that's the thing, he's 29 years old. He's got plenty of time. Michael still holding 1. His front bowl is the shot bowl at the moment.
Got a nice arc coming in here. Just needs to drop in speed. Caught Corey's back one, which has helped him.
Already an enthralling contest. Just holding for Corey, it looks like.
Yeah, not sure he sent it. Not happy with it. It's uncharacteristic of him.
So what does Michael do now? Where do you think, if you're wearing the Essendon hat, where are you putting your bowl?
I mean, he's got the best back. Corey does have the tee. He can't do too much about it. He has played all 3 bowls on this backhand side, but potentially he could swap to the forehand, try and draw up to his shot bowl. You don't really want to leave anything jack high on the backhand side. So a couple of options. He could tuck it in, stay on the hand he's played, or not leave anything out there and play the forehand.
Backhand it is.
Yeah, he's He's played a couple of good ones. He knows the line out here. Just needs to get on top of the jack and shut it down. Don't leave Corey anything.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Lindsay, he's not a world away here.
Oh, he's missed the jack. It would have been great, but it's a good bowl.
He hasn't left a shelf.
He has not left anything for Corey. Looks like 3.
Lorraine Dowson, our marker. I think I saw 2 blue paddles. It might have just drifted in too far. That bowl at about 4:30 of Corey's. So can Corey Wedlock wrestle this back? Because if he can't, he'd be behind.
All in weight here now. All in weight here for Corey. Very close. He's willing it. It's a great shot. Corey Wedlock under pressure. Not many better than that.
Strides in, picks it up.
The finesse of that shot.
Like,
I mean, how good is this man under pressure? That just lobs it in there. Got a foot or so to play with. Plenty of room.
incredible. Michael threw everything at him that end.
Really important time to get that shot back.
And that's where you mentioned that Michael would have loved to have got the jack and just couldn't. Corey Wedlock, it's like shelling peas. Does it so often.
Interestingly, he's gone back to his shorter length end just to try something. I think, this first set is a really good opportunity. Although you want to be winning it and playing your length, just try a few different things, see what works.
But Corey's ability on a short length is incredible. And I go back to the 2023 World Bowls Championships. I know I talk about it a lot, but that day at Helensvale, he was leading at Paul Foster in the triples against Paul Foster in the triples final. And he had it on a string. You played on that green that day, Lindsay.
It was flying.
Quick.
It's literally a lesson in the best lead execution you could ever do, to roll a jack to that minimum length and then nail bowls like even better than this. Like he was actually just nailing 2. Gave Aaron Sheriff a bit of an armchair ride at second, and I think Carl Healy didn't have to do too much at skip either. So very impressive. He spearheaded the Aussies' success that day.
Yeah, Carl, I think, said that those front 2, and Corey in particular, gave him the perfect afternoon.
Yeah, I think I recall 2 ends where Carl had to do something, and he did it to his credit as well. When the team needed him, he was able to lift. But how nice as a skip just to be able to sit back and have your team do all the work.
But when you're doing it, and when you're doing it like Corey was that day, and you're leaving Alex Marshall nothing, that's when you know you've had a great afternoon. Yeah,
you can't leave jack high bowls. You can't leave big targets for Alex Marshall. He's too good and he converts so well. And, they did everything almost perfectly in that match. See, Michael, he's under a little bit of pressure here, a couple down. Needs to run all the way. Pretty close.
I think he
well
has.
Played.
And he's got a little rub through as well. Has it gone too far? I think he's got one.
We'll probably see Lorraine jump in a moment. Yep, Corey's walking away. She'll give us some indication. He played this so well as we see the replay on screen.
One blue.
Just caught. Didn't get it sort of solid enough or hold for the jack, but it's a good bowl.
So played 7 ends. Corey's won 5 of them, but it's so close and still sitting on a knife's edge because Michael has just been thereabouts.
All right, Corey is in some sort of area. Just needs to get the inside edge of his own or the outside. He's played it well, Corey Wedlock.
Wow.
Fantastic conversion with that really tricky weight, but his bowl solid or either edge of it was some result for him.
Well, the way these two have played this morning, we know that we're in for a good final this afternoon. Have a look at the replay.
Yeah, really nice weight. Solid on that or inside edge. He's played it perfect. A little bit of a shake of the head, but I think it was exactly what he was after. Although Michael's bowl solid out was for 3, but he's got the second prize. Michael, she's got to be a little bit careful here. There's a chance that Corey's bowl can get onto his own and push it out for 3 down. He's only 1 down at the moment. Just needs to work up here. A little trail of this jack out to the side. Just needs to hold. He's under. It's a good weight for what he was after, but just hasn't played too many down that side. And could see on the screen there's 3 bowls of his waiting, but just missed the jack on the end of it. Big second last end for Corey Wedlock there.
And again, he just continues to chip away, and he's gotten to a 3-shot lead on 3 occasions now. And as soon as he's done that, Michael has been able to respond with a 2. Won't be enough, but can he try and pull something out and maybe halve this opening set? A full count against Corey Wedlock to win it is going to be mightily difficult.
Yeah, I like this strategy here from Corey. So he's gone minimum the other direction. We're going back to his full length in this way. He has played some cracking ends, tee to tee in this direction. Trust the line out there. Really good opener when you're defending a 3-shot lead on the last end.
Michael's weight not too bad with his first, but he'll look to try and change things up, get it right, because Corey just in the zone. What can he do here?
Just needs to beat this front one of Michael's if he can. Dropping a little short.
But again, look at the line, Lindsay.
Yeah, he's covered up the jack and an attacking shot at his bowl as well. So, again, second prize, a little bit in the eye. Oh, Michael's run right into it.
And he's landed right in front of it too.
Oh, made it very difficult to get a 3 here. Corey just asking, where's the jack, or what side of the bowl is a jack? Just trying to get an understanding if Michael hits it, what direction is the bowl going to go? So Lorraine obliging with the answer. Corey then deciding he's going to come out this side. Exactly where the jack will go. Strong end. I can't see a 3 anywhere unless it can somehow bounce forward, which at the moment it's looking unlikely.
And if that goes in the ditch, well, I don't think there's any chance now.
Yeah, disappointing from Michael, but a stellar end from Corey as well.
Michael was holding a live lead before Corey Wedlock sat his bowl out. Was holding a 2 to go ahead 6-5, and Corey managed to play an absolute ripper on the 7th end.
Yeah, big difference, isn't there, between 6-5 going into the last or 7-4 needing a full house to win it. It speaks to the quality of Corey Wedlock, and he has turned up to play today. He hasn't done too much wrong.
Michael sneaks past, and that is the opening set to Corey Wedlock here in this semi-final. He'll take a 2 and win it 9-4. Was a lot closer than what it looks like on paper, but Corey was just supreme. Won 7 of the 9 ends.
You could say he won 8 of the 9 ends. He did give that end away on the 3rd end.
That is true. That is very true.
Michael probably fairly only scoring the one end on his own account, but as we saw yesterday, sets play, it's a beast of its own. And if you're Michael Stevenson, you can start afresh, reset, refocus, try and get off to a good start, put the pressure on, force yourself into that tie-break situation. Nice reply here with the opener from Michael. Just falling against a bias. Shorter length end. Corey just under the line. I think you're fine when you drop it under. Goes away a little bit. Weight was so good.
His first end, really important for Michael to win.
Yeah, I think Michael will want to win it simply just to not have to play T to T in this other direction again. So first end, really important in terms of tactical play. 2 good shots to start with.
Corey desperate to set up this showdown with Jack McShane. Turns his back on this one immediately.
Yeah, I think he knew he was under and probably not quite there either.
Well, this is big for Michael. Remember that last end that he won in this direction? Put in 4 awesome bowls. Corey managed to clean out a couple of them.
Yep.
So where can he put this?
You're trying to get just in front. Don't want to sit it in that pack.
Oh, boy.
I think that's bye-bye, all 3.
And he's gone for it as Corey Wedlock. And I'm not sure he's there.
Oh, he's just missed a jack.
Michael simply must convert here. This is a free kick for a full count against Corey Wedlock, we think.
Yeah, he just needs to add these free kicks we spoke about yesterday, go a long way in terms of winning sets and winning games. He's played 3 great shots. There's no reason he can't add another. Just needs to get down. Oh, he's caught the wrong edge, I think. I'm not sure that's in, but 4 good bowls regardless. Corey just missing his runner.
Could even be... No, there is the third. I reckon this might just be the 3.
Great start, though, regardless.
It is, but you still think that you do have to make those count when you can. But you're right, Lindsay. 3-0 to start. He finally gets just reward for some really good bowls.
Yeah, it was 3 really good draw shots there played by Michael. I think when he grouped them all like that, he thought they're not staying playing against someone like Corey Wedlock. So the fact that he could take 3 that end, he'll take heart from that.
Michael was out here with Kobe Cromie last night having a roll after play, getting used to the rink, and Kobe was giving him some tips on where things are going and what hands are doing what. Kobe having played on it against Jack yesterday.
Yeah, he played very well, Kobe. Started a little bit more aggressively in the second shot and second set, which paid dividends. But Jack McShane just too good. He just had every answer in the end. Missed a couple of runners which allowed Kobe back into the game. But massive future ahead. Kobe Cromie, his brother Tyson. Lots of talent in that Cromie family. Down to speed now for Michael. Looks good. Well played.
Well, if you can just string a few ends together in this set, get off to the perfect possible start, put the pressure on Corey and say, if you're going to beat me in a tiebreak. Corey is not a mile away here.
Just needs to run up. Couple more. What's the second shot, I think?
1 blue.
Yeah, Michael just has to play a little bit careful here. Any movement on Corey's bowl is not good for him. Looks like he's played a nice line for it. That's a great bowl. Tuck the jack away.
That's a perfect bowl, Lindsay.
Yeah, hasn't given Corey anything here. That's so much better than what it was. Corey switching hands.
He's watching it.
Just needs to get down. Not going to. It's a good home, though. He's at least got an option now, something past ahead.
This is the replay of Michael Stevenson's third. Came in beautifully.
Yeah, he played a fantastic line. Didn't want to be narrow, so he played it a touch wider with perfect weight. Got back nicely to the jack there. There is no target from this mat end.
If he can put in another one here, be on the verge of back-to-back threes.
Sticking to his backhand. It's a good line if the weight's right.
Not happy with himself.
It's just over. It's not wasted though.
Well, he does have 2 on the tee now.
Yeah, I think...
But I don't know if Corey's going to run at that. There's no target at all.
Yeah, I think he's just got to draw it off here, Corey. Can't overplay it too much.
Gone
Oh,
big.
he's going big. He's taking a punt. Oh, he's got it in the ditch and stayed with it. What a shot.
Unbelievable.
What do we know? Great shot, Corey Wedlock. Love to see the dividends pay for a bit of aggression in this match.
That is incredible.
We'll get to see it on replay. He's pinched the edge of the jack, found a gap off his own and stayed with it. That's magnificent.
I think it hit so quick they weren't sure if it was his previous bowl or the actual bowl that he bowled that went in the ditch, but that is an incredible delivery.
An applause from Michael as well. You can't
Yeah.
do too much about that. He had the best 2 back. He didn't have a target, and Corey's just feathered enough of the jack. But I suppose we spoke about, again, it's a lot easier to play that firm runner or just draw it off than trying to maybe convert that metre over at the yard or so over. So big movement there from Corey Wedlock.
That is almost shot of the tournament. He had to be perfect, and he followed it through as well. Michael did nothing wrong, gave no target, had 2 on the tee. There's nothing more he could have done.
Maybe he should have gone further back, maybe. Fantastic conversion there from Corey. Again, that'll give him a little bit of a pump up. Michael just drops it a metre or so short. It is his shot though. Nice bowl coming in with Corey Wedlock. Minimum length end. A bowl past the jack. Very nice. See what Michael's got here. Just needs to regain a little bit of the momentum. Just needs to hold on. Oh, he's held on. Might have done enough. I don't know if it's ducked away a little. Corey doesn't mind. It's a jack high bowl. It's a target. Just needs to get inside it or sit on the bowl. Trail the jack. Just needs to be up past it. Just lacking a touch of speed on that one.
Michael's form in this set has raised, but can he just continue to push Corey? It's going to be tight here, I think, unless he gets a little rub through, which indeed he has.
Yeah, look, to be fair, he was half a bowl narrow, so was right in that area with good weight. 2 blue is the indication from our marker, Lorraine. There is a target there if Corey wants to go 1-2, edge of the outside bowl, remove them both. It's not a mile away. Just past the front, he could get the jack. Oh, he's got it. He gave it away and then he gave it away and then he got it.
Incredible. He just continues to find it in a little wry smile. Looks at Gary
Kelly.
I think
he needs a better poker face. Just did enough to hold past that bowl. What a shot from Corey Wedlock. A nice round of applause from the crowd.
So Didn't quite see what Lorraine said there. Is it 1 or 2?
I think it was 2.
Which would level proceedings without Michael Stevenson doing much wrong.
Yeah, Michael's up in an area here. Just needs to promote his own. Just needs to promote his own with enough speed.
Yep.
Oh, he's done it well. Doesn't need a jack. Rolled.
Got it.
He's done it well. A little hand of acknowledgement, but I mean, it was exactly what he was after. He got the perfect result. So great end there from the boys.
Played in a good spirit too. Both having a chat down there, and everyone watching on. Emma Boyd down there now. Damien Delgado, Gary Kelly, as you said, Lindsay.
Yeah, got a who's who of the zoo. Emma Boyd, one of our fantastic Canadian representatives, but bowls coordinator here at Club Tweed. Doing some great things alongside the great Wayne Turley. Fantastic little team they've got going.
Yep, Turles has run a good ship here for a long time. Previously, It was Chloe Stewart in Emma Boyd's role, I believe.
Yes, it was, and Paul Girdler, but Wayne Turley's probably the best bowls manager going around, so we're very lucky to have him here. A lot of aspiring bowls managers or incoming bowls managers ring him for a bit of advice and how do you do what you do, and I mean, a big part of it is his character and who he is as a person.
Very relaxed.
Very relaxed.
Except when he's watching the Ospreys at the BPL.
True. He's just a worker as well. He's great work ethic. He connects everybody. He's supportive of everyone. He's just someone you want to be around, I think. And yeah, a huge reason why I love being part of this club. Instills a great club culture. One shirt, one club.
And I think the testament to that is that when Serena Bonnell and Ellen Faulkner played that world record singles match right in here, Turles was up with them for the entire 37 hours or whatever ridiculous amount of hours they played.
Yeah, he was. I think one of his biggest shifts was like the 1 a.m. till 4 a.m. He was out there doing the live stream and the commentary, and they went a bit delulu for a bit there.
Like we do at a BPL.
Yeah, that's right. But a massive effort, and yeah, Serena Bonnell doing great things in the para space, and fantastic member here at Club Tweed. Plays second in my pennant team as well at the open level. It's about to make our open state team debut with our over 40s side as well.
Incredible.
Middle of next month.
She's in extremely good form singles-wise, Serena Bonnell. Hasn't lost to the Australian Open in 2 years and made the round of 16 in the women's open singles and pushed Ziti Zelina Ahmad all the way. It was only 5 shots the difference. The match got timed out.
Does Corey need some good weight here to hang around? Oh, I'm not sure he's done enough. Serena's, she's in a great vein of form. Talking to her last week. She's been at the Ospreys maybe 2 or 3 years now, and her bowls game was really lifted. I think she really enjoys being around our crew, and I love playing with her as well. Really motivate her, and she's a great support, a great cheerleader as well, which I love.
She is. And what impresses me the most is I spoke to her on Without Bias recently, and she said that she only used to play singles as a requirement. She used to hate it, but it was a requirement as part of the para space. But now she's in the richest vein of form that she's ever been in, and she's really relishing the opportunity. Michael Stevenson, final bowl of this fourth end of the second set. He's leading 4-1. He's holding one.
Just needs nice speed to get back down. He's caught the wrong edge. Wasn't far off what he was after.
This is dangerous now because Corey, any movement of that jack.
Yeah, just needs to get the right side of the jack, or I think it's just a confident draw up here.
Corey's down 1. Any movement on jack and he's sitting pretty.
Just wants it to turn a bit. It's coming. Needs it solid. He's played it well. Great shot, Corey Wedlock. What a conversion.
Brilliantly done.
At least one.
I think it could be a couple. It is 2 to Corey Wedlock. Again with his last bowl. Diamonds are made under pressure. And Corey's full of bling. So he shortened it up again. 4-3. Corey Wedlock behind in this second set after winning the opener 9-4. 5 ends to play in this second stanza as Jack McShane awaits the winner. Who do you think it favours this sort of system for the final? One person getting to play on the day, the other person playing the day before. Very different, obviously.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think if it was back-to-back, say if Corey got to go out again, or Michael, if he managed to win this set in the tie-break, I think it would definitely probably favour the person that's out there. But there's a big gap between this game and the men's final.
You're waiting more than 3 hours.
I'm not sure. I mean, you could argue either way. I'm not sure what the stats are over the years. I think, Jax probably gets to kick back and relax, and he's not probably going to do too much till around 1 o'clock or so when he's got to get here. So, I mean, depends how you look at it. Glass half empty, glass half full. Whatever option you've got, I think you've just got to feel like it's a positive for you. And I think, it is what it is, unfortunately, with the way that the 3 games go.
Well, I think there's positives either way, really. I guess it doesn't really matter. You've played on the rink once.
Yeah, just exactly what I said, Val.
Yeah.
Thank you, Twinny. Echo. But yeah, I think, if it was back-to-back, straight one after the other, definitely an advantage, as in the BPL, we talk about it.
Yeah, well, the team that wins the 4th and 5th match and then goes and plays
gets
third.
to play directly again. So, yeah, that's definitely got to help.
But we do often see that team in third at the BPL go on and do good things.
We have the Sydney Lions, one from that third place.
So
Corey clapping this one in. That's a great bowl. Just floating around, enough for 2. Has created nothing. Surely.
Now, Corey's going to find something here.
I mean, Michael's got 2 shots. He's got the best back. There is a small funnel up the front. But I don't know if Corey's going to be able to hang around.
He couldn't, could he? He couldn't, could he?
I don't know what he's going to do here, Corey. Maybe a hidden hope. Just swung it wide of what he was after.
Well, this has been the issue for Michael Stevenson. He's had a few free kicks and just hasn't been able to make them count. This is the most imperative of the lot here.
Yeah, I think this one, he can play the exact same bowl. There's no danger. Corey's third shot up the front is directly in front of his own bowl, so even if he crashes into it, it's onto his own anyway. Confident draw.
Missed the opportunity to net a 3 in the opening set, a 4 at the start of this set.
He's walking with pace, which generally means you want to either get it up there or it's close.
Needs it to run, Michael Stevenson. And this time...
He's done enough. Well done, Michael Stevenson.
This time he makes good. And that's a 3 for Michael Stevenson, his second of the set. And he moves to a 7-3 buffer. 4-shot lead, 4 ends to play. Are we destined for a 3-end shootout to decide who meets Jack McShane in the decider?
I was thinking at the rapid rate we're playing this match, it would probably be pretty cool to see a 3-end tiebreaker, let it go a little bit longer.
Well, yeah, we're only at 9:56 and we're a set and a half through. Corey Wedlock doesn't muck around, does he? And Michael's quite quick on the mat as well. And then you get, complete chalk and cheese Jack McShane later on. So methodical. Bit of movement in the grandstand.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, we play all the time with rinks next to us, but when you've got this TV rink, everything's kind of like closed in on you. So a little movement, that's probably a rink and a half away, but it's very much in the eye when someone's up and about and moving around. So good for Michael to reset there. Just take his time, allow everyone to settle and back it up with a bowl like that.
Crowd starting to filter in. Of course, up next, ladies and gentlemen at home, Kelsey Cottrell versus Dawn Heyman. It's the final that most people picked. You and I certainly did on the right line, Lindsay. And we are so excited for the fireworks to come. We've had a meeting at Broadbeach at the AO final in 2022. two meetings at Helensvale in 24 and 25. Those two were split. Their first meeting at a final, the Australian Indoor Championships. They met in the semis in 2022. Kelsey won it in straight sets.
Yeah, I think the girls will just be excited and thrilled to be playing each other in a final. I'm really excited about the standard of that game and what's going to happen. Both girls played really well yesterday.
And it's the rivalry of the decade, I think. Dawn v. Kelsey.
The rivalry of the decade, and they're such good mates as well. It's a really interesting little dynamic. Probably one they quite enjoy. They're both pretty dogged little competitors. Friends off the green, enemies on it.
Oh, Michael didn't want to do that.
He played it well, just unlucky to get the jack on the end of it. Still probably got a couple. If Corey's sent it out.
He's getting a bit frustrated with his line.
It's holding on. It is holding on. It's held on. It's got the shot.
He looked frustrated then, didn't he?
I've decided we shouldn't look at his body.
No.
Generally, we can look at the body language and, a bit like in AFL. I'm like, you can't see if they're going to kick the goal. So if you watch a player, you generally get a good view. But Corey, I'm not sure if he knows what's going on there, but it's a pretty good shot. Played it well. Michael just having a look what his options are here. So nothing up there. There's 6 bowls on screen. There's nothing past a jack anywhere. So there's not too much danger. He's playing this backhand so well. To me, it looks like a backhand up and over onto his own. Sit Corey's out. Piece of the jack himself.
Big end here. Corey 4 behind. 3 ends to go after this. Bit of weight coming for Michael Stevenson.
Yeah, it's under the line. Only just.
Well, he cleared one of Corey's away.
Yeah, it's still... there's a chance Corey can play confident, get onto his own bowl, roll the jack up and over, make a couple. He can also sit Michael's second shot, which is a bowl short of jack high. Good options here for Corey. Again, play confidently.
It was a little bit of a gift this end. Michael trailing the jack to the left of your screen when we see the head.
Yeah, looked a little bit undecided there, Corey, but he's having a go for it. Just needs to hold. I think it's under. Oh, not enough for another one.
So no massive harm done for Michael. Drops a 1, so 3 shots the difference. 7 shots to 4. 6 ends played.
I wonder what Corey's going to do with this length, whether he remains on this little short one or goes longer again.
I think this is looking longer.
Yeah, he's had enough of those little mini ones. So give it a go. Probably held advantage on it for the first 2 attempts, but Michael's definitely found his rhythm on those shorter ends. As we see Kelsey Cottrell in the house. Getting ready for her big grand final in just over an hour's time.
And that is a ripping start from Corey. Such is the professionalism of Kelsey Cottrell. Won yesterday, beat Colleen Orr, straight to work.
Yeah, she didn't get your beach walk and lazy lunch.
No.
Work, kids in the evening, multitasking at its finest. Just talking about back at the rink here, but Corey playing this backhand side now, giving it a bit of a go on this longer length. I like to see it. It did have a nice arc on there yesterday.
At least I guess you don't have to take an annual leave day. As Corey, shorter, but he'll take 2.
Yeah, he's forced Michael onto the other side as well. It's a good area from Michael Stevenson. Just needs to get up onto the jack. Just diving underneath. It's a good home though. 2 bowls past in the waiting zone. Corey, be looking to try and shut this down a bit. Get in front of it first. He's done it well. Just needs to stay in front. Very nice.
Is this the game-breaking move from Corey Wedlock, lengthening things up?
It looks a little bit narrow. Doesn't want to get Corey's up. Oh, it's not ideal.
I dare say we might see a bit of a run-up from Michael.
Yeah, Corey's got to get back with this one, I think. Anywhere near that tee. Probably just past, potentially. I don't think Corey can make this any better for himself. He's got 3 good ones.
3 would tie it up. And then now you kind of wonder how big that trail from Michael was in the last end, holding 2, trail it away.
Yeah, to be fair, he's probably pretty stiff to have the jack on the end of that. Had he missed it, it was a really good setup. Wasn't to be. Corey doesn't like it. He wants to stay away from this head. Oh, all right, he's made 4.
Which would put him in front if Michael can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
And what are you doing, Lindsay?
You've just got to attack. You've got to play your favourite hand, whatever weight. He's looking at that front one. If he's off target, could that come in? He's got the best 2 back. My assumption with Corey's shot there is that he's thinking maybe some of his own bowls will follow through towards the back of the rink if he does hit it. So not sure if he was trying to get past and dropped a bit short or was content that his own might come through. It's a big moment in this match.
Probably the biggest for Michael Stevenson. Has performed at an extremely high level in this set, and he'll need to pull out another one.
He's going for it. He's going with all the power he's got. Needs something. Oh, he's just missed by half a mil. You can't believe it.
It looked on for all money.
That's huge.
And he can't quite believe it. Corey Wedlock with a full count. From 7-3 down in 2 ends, Corey Wedlock leads 8-7. And is that the body blow?
Well, it doesn't feel good, I imagine. However, still 2 ends to go. You're only 1 behind.
This is a complete mirror image of the Jack McShane-Kobe Cromie match yesterday. Yeah. Exact. Corey Wedlock sort of all over it first set. Then Kobe and Michael have both come out and responded, led by a big margin. And then I think it was the 7th end. Oh, it was the 8th end for Jack McShane yesterday when he got a full count to go 1 in front. 7th end where Corey Wedlock gets a full count to go 1 in front.
The 7th end was the game changer, though. We spoke about it when the match was live, drawing to that ditch. Might be, is there a thing about, in sets play in tennis, how like game number 7 is the real crucial one or something? Like it can really...
Well, no, it is.
Yeah, so I feel like N7 maybe might be the moving point time in some of these big matches. The quality players especially, it's probably really influential in terms of winning these sets.
But it's around that, 7th, 8th game when players will try and get that break of serve.
Yeah, I liken it in a fours match or a 21-end match from N16 on. If you can win those last 5 ends, that's where you generally see. I used to look at our pennant cards and things over the years. But if you can win that last little bit and really step up, then that's where the hard work and the results were coming. So similarly here, that was a big end. He's followed it up with 2 really good shots.
Yeah, one in the ditch for Michael and one on the precipice of the ditch.
Yeah, I think he's shattered. He's shattered, but there's still a chance, Michael. You just need to score this end and win the last. Small window of opportunity.
He definitely deserves to send it to a tiebreak. He has played so well. But Corey has just been robotic almost.
Yeah, he's just lost his weight a little bit here, Michael. Just sailing through. He's only 1 down, though. Would require a 3 on the last end if it stays like this.
And look, he has scored 2 of them in this set. But Corey on these T-to-T lengths has been mighty.
Yeah, and I think that the 3s that he got, he had last bowl both times. You give Corey Wedlock last bowl at 3 down, you'd almost back him to do something each and every time. Here, he's drawing another one in.
Holding game is Corey Wedlock. Oh, no. Apparently only 2. That front one not in.
Yeah, I think Michael's only got a draw here.
Needs to score. Absolutely needs to score, or it'll, yeah. No ifs or buts.
He's had great line. He just needs to rein that weight in a little bit. Probably had a little bit of adrenaline going after that drive. Last bowl of last end. Last bowl of the end coming in. Not sure if it's slowing any. Is it slowing?
He can sit the bowl and at least cut it down. Michael Stevenson.
Okay. It's second shot. If it doesn't fall... Corey wants a measure for the second. It's a big difference.
I think this is still 2. It's a massive difference between needing 2, needing 3, or needing 4.
Was that fresh air or was that a hard touch on his own? I'm not sure. 1. Umpire. What have we got? Yep, umpire's on.
The drama. How quick has this script flipped?
Wow, that's a huge 7th end, that 4. To Corey's credit, he had 3 of them again within that 6-inch range of the jack, and Michael just missing under. Boys having a little chat. We see the laser measure come out.
Love a good laser.
Yep, just aligning the 2 sort of marker points. Pop the laser measure part on the jack. Aim, line up the red dot and shoot. I remember about 15 years or so ago when I was doing some commentary with Mark Braybrook back in with the ABC or something. Anyway, he said, surely there's some kind of like laser thing you could do to help these measures or make it a bit more exciting or quicker. And I'm like, what? What? How on earth would you get a laser? What are you talking about? Like a pen? Like a laser pen? Or and here we are.
It's a pointer.
Yes. Oh, we see Michael.
Second shot.
Second shot.
That's big.
Okay.
So it's not the ideal result. He needed to score, but he gives himself an opportunity to score a 3 here.
Yeah, first 2 bowls, really important this end. Not necessarily needing to be on the jack, but they need to be in areas where he can make something happen.
He has fought so valiantly as Michael Stevenson, and it was really one end that broke it open after trailing the jack away from his own 2 bowls in the previous. was really stiff to get that result because he was in the area, but it's just been a procession from Corey Wedlock since then.
Yeah, he's just so consistent, Corey. Like if he's off, he goes off for maybe a bowl or two, if that, or maybe an end, but he doesn't miss a trick much at all, and we've seen that in this game.
So Michael has stayed on at the back of the rink. So if you're chasing a total, you do not want to be short.
Corey just trying to match it down there. He's probably got the tee, which is advantageous. Michael now just needs to group a couple. Just hanging past. He's got his two together though. It's a great angle. Corey willing it to get up past. Just wants to split in there. Played it well. Sat in front of the two of Michael Stevenson's. He does have the two best back though, Michael.
Needs to get the jack. Needs to get the jack. And
he's underneath. Oh, he had the weight, but he's under.
It's going to come down to his last. Has that stayed on?
It has stayed on. So he's got the three best back bowls and everything to the sort of right of the screen as we look at it. So Corey, he'll be attempting to get just where we can see Lorraine's left foot. Anything in that zone there, very helpful. Make Michael play the perfect shot with his last bowl.
Do we have another twist in the tail?
Wherever this goes, I think for Corey, Michael's going to have to play finesse weight. He's played it almost perfect. The only shot Michael has on now is trailing the jack with a metre of weight towards his two bowls. Sit in there with Corey and try and get the three. Incredibly difficult, not impossible. I think it's a backhand shot for me, but purely up to Michael at this point in time.
Well, this is it. This is to send the match to a tie-break. He's been mighty this second set. Corey's fight back, outstanding.
He's going for the jack. I think it's jack, hoping to get Corey's on the end of it. He's wide. Well played, Corey Wedlock. Too good.
Be Wedlock McShane in the final at 2 p.m. Jack McShane, the defending champion. Corey looking to win his first major national singles title.
We got any tears from Corey? He's an emotional dude. Probably
yet.
not in a semi.
It's not over yet. He's still got one more to win before we get to that. But Michael Stevenson, a valiant tournament, beat Aaron Sheriff and deserved his spot in the semi-final. Was absolutely fantastic. But in the end, Corey Wedlock proves to be too strong and makes it through to the decider at 2 o'clock against Jack McShane. It's a final that many people would have hoped for at the end of the tournament.
Yeah, fantastic. Michael, you've done well. The Essendon Club, I'm sure all the Vics down there really proud of your achievements, as they were with Kobe Cromie yesterday. But, yeah, Corey Wedlock, I think just too consistent, so good on the draw, under pressure as well, and stood up when the questions were asked and when the big moments came. So I am absolutely excited for this men's final.
It's going to be a cracker. It was the semi last year. It was a good standard, and they've both just gotten better since then. So looking forward to the men's final at 2 p.m. But before that, something I'm very much looking forward to is Dawn Heyman versus Kelsey Cottrell. The women's singles final coming up in just under 45 minutes' time. Looking forward to that. Their last few matches have been absolutely sensational. We can't wait because it is going to be Kelsey v Dawn for the Australian Indoor Championships women's singles gold medal very soon. 45 minutes time. Check your calendars. Go get a cup of coffee and be back in time for that. Lindsay, we'll see you then.
Thank you, Val. Go get some caffeine myself.
Yes, very much looking forward to that. Kelsey and Dawn in just under 45 minutes.